University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Out of the 28 teams which entered this contest, 12 have already made their exits. 14 have gone straight through to the second round, in which 2 places still remain, and fighting for them are 4 teams who lost their first-round matches, but did so with scores that were equal to, or indeed better than, winning scores in some other matches. In the past, teams who survived by this uncharacteristically charitable process have gone on to win the series, so no one needs reminding there's everything to play for. The team from Jesus College, Cambridge, lost their first-round match against Corpus Christi College, Oxford, but it was a close-run thing. Having been in the lead at the halfway point, they were only 25 points adrift at the gong, and their score of 175 is the joint highest of the teams in these playoffs. With an average age of 20, let's meet the Jesus Four again.
Hiya, I'm Sam Fairweather. I'm from Greater Manchester and I'm currently studying for my finals in education with drama and English.
Hi, I'm Rosa Price. I'm from London and I'm studying English.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Theo Morris-Clark. I'm from London and I'm reading for an MPhil in economics.
Hello, I'm Daniel Petrides. I'm from Petswood in Kent and I'm reading for an MPhil in political thought and intellectual history.
Now, their opponents from Queen's College lost one Cambridge derby only to find themselves in another tonight. Their defeat at the hands of Peterhouse was by a margin of only 10 points, but their total of 150 was enough to bring them back, and they too have an average age of 20. Let's meet the Queen's team again.
Hi, I'm Sam Booth. I'm from Greenford in West London and I'm studying maths.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Venturini. I'm from Italy and I'm reading engineering.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Frank Sivert. I'm from Evesham and I'm studying physics.
Hello, my name's Daniel Adamson. I'm from Cambridge and I'm reading history.
OK, the rules are unchanging in this contest, so let's just get on with it. 10 points at stake for this starter question. Fingers on the buzzers. Foe by J.M. Coetzee and Friday, or The Other Island by Michel Tournier, are retellings of which novel of 1719 concerning a mariner from York?
Queen's Adamson.
Robinson Crusoe.
Correct. You get the first set of bonuses on Republic's Queens. The short-lived Republic of the Reef, that's RIF, was established in 1921 following an uprising against the Spanish and French in the territory of which present-day country?
Haiti.
Yeah, could be.
Haiti?
No, it's Morocco. The Sept Insular Republic existed from 1800 to 1807 under nominal Russian and Ottoman suzerainty. It comprised which group of 7 Greek islands, including Corfu and Paxos, and several smaller islets?
7.
Yeah.
Why not? We haven't got anything.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about it. OK.
Yeah.
The Ionian Islands?
Correct. Which European country deposed its monarchy in 1910 and declared its first republic under the presidency of the writer Teófilo Braga?
Sounds maybe Portuguese. Or... Is it maybe Portuguese or is it Spanish? Spain's got a monarchy now.
Yeah,
Sounds more Portuguese.
It could be, yeah.
Portugal.
Portugal is correct, yes. 10 points for this. Of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the United Kingdom, which is the only one to be nominated both for its cultural and its natural significance. It consists of a remote archipelago at the extreme west of the Outer Hebrides. I'll tell you...
Queen's Booth.
St Kilda.
Oh, well done. You just got in before I gave you the answer. That's the correct answer I was going to give. So you get a set of bonuses on football clubs that played in the Premier League in the 2015 to 2016 season. In each case, I want the name of the club from the scientific clue to its nickname. Firstly, for 5 points, which club's nickname is a species of corvid reputed to be intelligent to the degree that they can recognise themselves in mirrors with the binomial picker-picker?
Newcastle.
Okay, what's the nickname?
Because they're magpies, aren't they?
Okay, yeah. Newcastle United.
Correct. Species of the genus Serinus, secondly. They're small, distinctively coloured finches noted for sustained vocal powers.
Norwich. Okay. Norwich.
Norwich, the Canaries, yes. Finally, waterfowls of the genus Cygnus.
That's swans.
Swansea.
Correct. 10 points for this. In biology, what single word may refer to part of the alimentary canal of nematodes, a surgical opening of a tube brought to the abdominal surface, or the pores on the underside of a leaf?
Queen Sivert.
Stomata.
Stomata is correct, or stoma singular. Yes. These are your bonuses on the novels of George R.R. Martin. In each case, listen to the word or words described and name the title in which they occur, whether in the singular or plural. Firstly, for 5, Epiphany, Assumption and Advent, and a title character created by Ted Hughes.
Iron. Wait, what are the names of the books? So it might not be from the Song of Ice and Fire.
That's the series.
No, it's not any of the ones.
No, it's not. I don't think it is.
We don't know, sorry.
It's A Feast for Crows. Secondly, for 5 points, the final word of Shakespeare's Sonnet 29. Its penultimate line is, "For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings."
Okay.
Do we know what
It's a rhyme with brings.
Yeah.
Kings, probably.
Kings.
A Clash of Kings.
A Clash of Kings.
Correct. Bon Odori, Carioca or Saraband, and Glaurung, Saphira or Fafner.
Okay, so that's a dance, isn't it? So
Okay,
it's a dance of dragons.
Yeah.
A Dance with Dragons.
Well done. 10 points for this. Said to have been founded in the 6th century BC and substantially rebuilt by Julius Caesar and Trajan, which area between the Palatine and the Aventine Hills was the largest entertainment and sports venue in ancient Rome?
Jesus Petrides.
The Circus Maximus.
Correct. So your first set of bonuses, Jesus, are on chemical elements. What name is given to the series of 15 consecutive chemical elements that, along with scandium and yttrium, are sometimes called the rare earth metals?
It's either the lanthanides or the actinides, but I'm not 100% sure. No, I think it's the... OK, no, it's not. If uranium's a rare earth metal, which I think it is, then... Actinides.
No, they're lanthanides.
Sorry.
Secondly, its natural occurrence scarce. Which of the lanthanides wasn't discovered until 1945? It's used in miniature batteries and is named after a titan in Greek mythology.
Promethium.
Correct. Which country was the birthplace in 1797 of the chemist Carl Massander? He discovered the lanthanides erbium and terbium, both of which are named after a town in that country.
They're named after, I think, Italy, which is in... France.
No, it's Sweden. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a depiction of an ancient Egyptian deity. 10 points if you can identify the deity.
Jesus Petrides.
Osiris.
Osiris is correct. Following on from Osiris, 3 more depictions of ancient Egyptian deities. 5 points for each you can identify. Firstly...
I think that's Horus. Yeah. No?
I think Horus is...
Thoth? Really?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Thoth?
Correct. Secondly...
Bastet.
Nominate Price.
Bastet.
Correct. And finally...
Is that Horus?
Horus?
Horus is correct, the head of a falcon. 10 points for this. Premiered by the NBC Symphony Orchestra in 1938. What orchestral piece was played at the funerals of Albert Einstein and John F. Kennedy? It's an arrangement...
Queen Sivert.
Adagio for strings.
Correct. You get a set of bonuses on the Anglo-Saxon Queen Ethelfled, known as the Lady of the Mercians.
Right.
Firstly, married to Ethelred of Mercia in the 880s, Ethelfled was a daughter of which king of Wessex?
Is that Alfred? The only one I know.
Okay.
Alfred.
Alfred the Great is correct. Ethelfled became the effective ruler of Mercia and led campaigns against the Danes. In 917 and 918, she captured 2 towns in the East Midlands. Please name either one.
I don't know. Coventry, shall I say?
Yeah, why not?
Coventry.
No, they were Derby and Leicester. And finally, a brother of Ethelfled, which ruler of Wessex cooperated with her in the war against the Danes? After Ethelfled's death, he took control of Mercia. I need his name and by name.
Arthurian ready. Yeah. It's the only one I know.
Okay.
I think he's like, I don't know.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Ethelred the Unready?
No, it was Edward the Elder. 10 points for this. As seen relative to the fixed stars, which planet rotates on its axis exactly 3 times for every 2 orbits it makes around the Sun? It transits the Sun around 13 times a century, examples being in 2003, 2006 and 2016.
Queen Sivert.
Venus?
Anyone like to buzz from Jesus?
Jesus Petrides.
Neptune.
No, it's Mercury. 10 points for this. Quote, it probably works best as a thought experiment to test concepts of social security rather than as a realistic welfare system. These words refer to a concept known as UBI.
Jesus Morris Clark.
Universal basic income?
Correct, or unconditional basic income, yes. Your bonuses, Jesus, are on English pubs. Firstly, for 5 points, the 3rd highest inn in England, the Kirkstone Pass Inn, is on the road linking Ambleside with which lake to the north?
Might it be Windermere? Is Amble? Windermere?
No, it's Ullswater. Secondly, the 2nd highest inn is the Cat and Fiddle, situated on the A537, very close to the boundary of which 2 English counties? The Welsh Hills are visible on a clear day.
English. OK, yeah.
If it's high, surely it's in the Pennines.
Yeah, but see, be able to see the Welsh Hills from there?
Lancashire and Cumbria.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
No, that's too far away.
Just
Worcestershire and Herefordshire.
No, it's Cheshire and Derbyshire. And finally, the Tan Hill Inn is the highest in England on a minor road between Keld and Kirkby Stephen. It lies close to the boundary of which national park?
Probably the lakes, the Lake District. Or the Dales, the lakes of the Dales.
Peak District.
No, it's the Yorkshire Dales. 10 points for this. Which 2 letters begin words meaning a unit of weight equal to 1/480th of a troy ounce, the SI unit of radiation dose, a unit of angle equal to 1/4...
Queen's Adamson.
BE.
No, you lose 5 points, equal to 1/400th of a circle, and a unit of quantity equal to 12 dozen.
Jesus Morris Clark.
GR?
Yes, GR is right, yes. Grain, grade, radian and gross. 15 points for these bonuses, if you can get them. They're on SI prefixes. In each case, I want the numerical factor indicated by the SI prefix that's an anagram of the word given. For example, the word game is an anagram of the prefix mega. So your answer will be 10 to the 6 or a million. OK? Right, first then, tape.
It's peta. Do we have a clue? OK. Peta's quite a lot. It's above giga, it's above tera. Tera's like 15, 10 to the 15?
Yeah, go for it.
10 to the 15.
Correct. Next, dice.
Dice. Dice.
Is it C-I-G-I?
Maybe. Should we pick a number?
Must be really big.
24.
No, it's 10 to the -1. And finally, rate.
Terror.
That's oh yeah. Okay, so I think that's Terra is about 10 to the 12.
Correct, yes. 10 points for this. Since the mid-16th century, periods in the chronology of which country have included Spanish viceroyalty, independence, confederation with Bolivia, Guano era, War of the Pacific and war with Ecuador?
Jesus Petrides.
Portugal.
No, anyone like to buzz from Queens?
Queen's Adamson.
Chile.
No, it's Peru. 10 points for this. In Earth science, what angle is made with the horizontal by the direction of the Earth's local magnetic field at the magnetic pole?
Jesus Morris Clark.
90 degrees.
Correct. These bonuses will give you the lead. They are on education. Derived ultimately from the ancient Greek for child and leading, which word is used to refer to both the theory and practice of education?
Pedagogy.
Correct. In his 1970 work, Pedagogy of the Oppressed, which Brazilian educator criticised overly formal and prescribed styles of education, which he termed the banking concept?
Nominate Fairbrother.
Paulo Freire.
Freire is correct. And finally, who developed a practical, child-centred pedagogical approach and opened her first school, the Casa dei Bambini, in Rome in 1907?
Maria Montessori?
Correct. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear an excerpt from a musical. For 10 points, I want you to identify the singer.
Jesus Fairbrother.
That's Paul Robeson.
It is Paul Robeson, Old Man River from Showboats. So your bonuses are 3 more popular songs also inspired by life on or around the Mississippi River. In each case, I want the name of the band or artist performing. Firstly, this singer.
The Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar.
Yeah. Paul Simon?
It is Paul Simon, yes. Secondly, this singer, please.
In a little tent, oh, and just like the river I've been running.
Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke?
It is Sam Cooke, yes. Finally, this band.
That's Led Zeppelin from Levy Breaks. Led Zeppelin?
Yes. 10 points for this starter question. Which opera was inspired by George Crabbe's 1810 series of...
Jesus Price.
Peter Grimes.
Peter Grimes is correct, yes. Your bonuses, Jesus, are on the playwright Arthur Miller. Firstly, the era of the McCarthy witch hunts against alleged communist sympathisers in the US provided the inspiration in part for which of Miller's plays, first performed in 1953 and based on events of the 1690s?
The Crucible.
Correct. Miller's play After the Fall is generally regarded as an account of his failed relationship with which notable figure?
Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Correct. Miller wrote the screenplay for which film of 1961, featuring the final screen appearances of Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable?
That's the final screen appearance of Marilyn Monroe.
I don't
Did
know.
Elia
Go for
Kazan
it.
direct it? Was it directed by Elia Kazan?
Try How to Marry a Millionaire.
Sorry?
How to Marry a Millionaire.
How to what?
Marry a Millionaire.
How to Marry a Millionaire?
No, it's the Misfits. 10 points for this. In the 100 of Underditch near Salisbury, which rotten borough had for many years no resident electors at all, but still returned 2 members of Parliament up to...
Jesus Fairbrother.
Is it Old Sarum?
It is Old Sarum, yes. Your bonuses are on art galleries this time, Jesus College. The Museum of Fine Arts in which European capital has a large collection of works by Peter Bruegel the Elder, including his Hunters in the Snow and the Tower of Babel?
Brussels.
That's Vienna. Secondly, long attributed to Bruegel, Landscape with the Fall of Icarus is in a gallery in which European capital? The gallery's name is the title of a poem by W.H. Auden which reflects on the work.
Brussels.
That is Brussels, yes. Bruegel's The Land of Cocaine is in the Alte Pinakothek gallery in which German city?
Munich.
Unless you've got anything better. Munich.
Munich is correct. Right, we're going to take another starter question now. The rock forming the summit pyramid of Mount Everest dates to which period of the Paleozoic era between the Cambrian and the Silurian?
Queen's Venturini.
The Ordovician.
Correct. Your bonuses are on a philosopher this time, Queens. In 1788, which German philosopher wrote, "Two things fill the mind with ever new and increasing wonder and awe, the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me"?
I think probably.
Yeah.
Kant.
Correct. Between 1781 and 1790, Kant published 3 major works: The Critique of Pure Reason, The Critique of Practical Reason, and which third critique?
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. The Critique of Applied Reason.
That's a critique of judgment. And finally, generally used to mean the principles of artistic beauty or taste, what term did Kant apply to the science of perception by the senses?
Yeah, aesthetics makes sense.
Aesthetics or aesthetic? Okay. Aesthetics.
Aesthetics is correct. 10 points for this. Often hyphenated, what 3-word term is often used to denote nacre, a microstructure that occurs as an inner layer in the shells of some gastropods and bivalves?
Queen Sivert.
Mother of Pearl.
Mother of Pearl is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on novels that employ the device of the unreliable narrator. In each case, I need the title of the work and the author. Firstly, often cited as an example of an unreliable narrator, Nellie Dean is a character in which novel of 1847?
Okay. I might be Wuthering Heights, actually. Okay. It's Emily, isn't it? Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte.
Correct. Secondly, Benji, Quentin and Jason Compson are unreliable narrators in which novel of 1929 set in the state of Mississippi?
Could it be Steinbeck, something like that? Okay. Yeah, it is.
No idea.
The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck.
No, it's The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. And finally, Patrick Bateman is the unreliable narrator of which novel set during the Wall Street boom of the 1980s?
Oh, is it American Psycho?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know who it's written by? Brett Ellis. Brett Ellison sounds a bit more familiar. American Psycho by Brett Ellison.
No, you got the right, and you were thinking of the, you got his name wrong. You were thinking of the right person. It's Bret Easton Ellis, so I can't give you the points, I'm afraid. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a painting. For 10 points, I want you to identify the artist.
Queen Sivert.
Bruegel.
That is Peter Bruegel the Elder. So, following on from his Kinderspieler, or children's games, your picture bonuses are 3 more paintings of sport and games. Again, in each case, for the 5 points, I just want the name of the artist. Firstly, for 5 points.
I think so. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got
I
no
think
idea.
it might be Degas, but okay, I'll say that. Okay. Toulouse-Lautrec.
No, it was Degas, the parade or racehorses in front of the Tribune. Secondly...
Maybe, I don't think it's Monet. I don't think so. What about Sicily? That looks... Okay. Sicily?
No, it's Pissarro, his cricket match at Bedford Park. And finally...
Is it? Okay. Rousseau.
It is Henri Rousseau, the football players. Right, another starter question. The star and co-creator of the Netflix series Master of None, which...
Queen Sivert.
Aziz Ansari.
Correct. Your bonuses now, Queens, are on English towns. In each case, name the place from the description. All 3 end with the same 4-letter suffix. Firstly, a town between Leeds and Huddersfield, the birthplace of the politicians Betty Boothroyd and Saida Varsi.
Dewsbury.
Yeah.
Okay. Dewsbury.
Correct. Secondly, a port in Essex at which Elizabeth I addressed troops about to resist the Spanish Armada.
Tilbury. Okay. Tilbury.
Correct. The county town of Buckinghamshire, finally. It shares its name with a common breed of large white duck.
Okay. Aylesbury.
Correct. 10 points for this. Hegel, Wordsworth and Beethoven were all born in which year? In April of the same year, Captain Cook landed at Botany Bay.
Queen's Adamson.
1750.
No, you lose 5 points. Landed at Botany Bay, and 5 years later, the American Revolution began.
Jesus Morris Clark.
1771.
No, it was 1770. Right, 10 points for this. Esther Summerson in Bleak House, Elizabeth Darcy in Death Comes to Pemberley, and N in Poppy Shakespeare are among the roles of which actress born in Yorkshire in 1977?
Jesus Petrides.
Keira Knightley?
Nope. Anyone like to buzz from Queens? OK, it's Anna Maxwell Martin. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. The number 222 in ternary, or base 3, corresponds to which decimal number?
Queen's Booth.
26.
Correct. These bonuses will give you the lead. They're on genetics. Upstream of the coding sequence of a gene, which region of DNA binds RNA polymerase to initiate transcription?
Finds only...
Sorry? Ligase. That's not familiar.
Could be.
Do you know anything else that would be a good guess?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, I'll say that then. Ligase.
No, it's promoter. What term denotes the binding site of a repressor? In bacteria, it's adjacent to the promoter.
Any idea?
No.
I just know it's binding site. Sorry.
Okay, no, we don't know.
It's operator. And finally, what is the physiological inducer of the lac operon?
Oh, physiological. That's beta-galactosidase.
Okay, nominate Venturini.
Beta-galactosidase.
No, it's allolactose. Right, 10 points for this. The Idea of a University is an 1852 work by which religious figure? Associated with the Oxford movement, he became a Roman Catholic in 1840.
Jesus Fairbrother.
John Henry Newman.
Correct. These bonuses are on a heraldic symbol, Jesus College. The bottonet or trèfle, the moline and the fiche are heraldic forms of what symbol?
Maybe. Fleur-de-lis?
No, it's the cross. The cross fleury has limbs that extend in the shape of which heraldic emblem, long associated with the French crown?
The fleur-de-lis.
Correct. And finally, a patriarchal cross with two crossbars appears beneath the crown of St. Stephen on the coat of arms of which country of Eastern Europe?
Is it Czech Republic?
The Czech Republic?
No, it's Hungary. 10 points for this. When studying the British landscape, Hooper's hypothesis may be used to estimate the approximate age of which natural habitat?
Jesus Fairbrother.
Moorland.
No, anyone like to buzz from Queens?
Queen's Adamson.
Caves.
No, it's hedges or hedgerows. 10 points for this. Which of Shakespeare's comedies ends with the words, "Give me your hands if we be friends," and...
Jesus Fairbrother.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Correct. Your bonuses are on similar surnames. In each case, I need the given name and surname of the two people described. Firstly, two authors. One wrote the 1987 novel, The Bonfire of the Vanities. The other wrote the 1922 novel, Jacob's Room.
Virginia Woolf and Tom Wolfe.
Tom Wolfe and Virginia Woolf.
Correct. Secondly, a prominent English composer of church music from the late 16th century and a former international cricket umpire who was awarded the OBE in 2012.
Dickie Bird, probably.
William Byrd.
William Byrd and Dickie Bird.
Correct. And finally, the author of the 1563 work Acts and Monuments that became known as the Book of Martyrs and the founder of the group known as the Religious Society of Friends.
Oh, that's the first Quaker. Somebody Fox, John Fox and...
Henry?
Okay.
John Fox and Henry Fox.
No, it was John Fox and George Fox. Right, 10 points for this. Everything great is just as difficult to realise as it is rare to find. Which 17th century philosopher made this the last sentence of his ethics? And that would go on Queen's College, Cambridge, have 155. Jesus College, Cambridge, have 195. Well, bad luck, Queens. You nearly did it, and 155 is a highly respectable score to take away, so you leave with your heads held high. Jesus College, we shall look forward to seeing you in the next stage of the contest. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you can join us next time for the next highest-scoring losers match. But until then, though, it's goodbye from Queen's College, Cambridge. Goodbye. It's goodbye from Jesus College, Cambridge. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.